The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour is in Russia as the planet's best players do battle here for open glory. Up next, the USA take on Italy right here in Sochi. Hello, welcome to Centre Court. The sun is now dipping down behind the stadium as we get ready for the last match of the day, in fact, as Italy take on the USA. It's the second semi-final from the men's event and a chance for one team to guarantee themselves a medal in what is becoming a truly remarkable tournament. The floodlights are on as it will get dark pretty quick, but we've witnessed three fantastic matches already today. The weather conditions, it's cloudy, it's cold, and but there's not any wind to worry about. Teams just going through the last couple of minutes of their warm-up before they take to the seats, and then will be introduced to one and all. The USA's John Hayden and Tri Bourne are looking to try and make it through to this final, and where they will face Krasilnikov and Semenov, who won in straight sets against Ranieri and Karambula in front of a packed crowd. But some of them have disappeared for a celebration with the players right now. Hopefully they'll be back shortly. Still not quite t-shirt weather though. So everybody in their place and ready to go. Waiting for the on-court announcer to get proceedings. We're about a couple of minutes from the start of the first serve, actually, so a little bit to go yet.
Sochi Open 2016 года. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second semi-final match between Italy and USA.
First referee today is from Russia, Roman Pristavakin. Very experienced referee and very knowledgeable referee as well. Really is a fan favourite and also a player's favourite. And he'll be ably assisted by Irina Aragazieva from Russia as well, so it's an all-Russian refereeing team as we get ready for an Italian versus USA battle royale. Paolo Nicolai wearing the #1 shirt, 2 meters and 3, 6'8", 27 from Altana, 2 career wins, $339,000 in prize money. He does all the blocking. And his playing partner, Daniel Lupo, 25 from Rome. 2 career wins for him, $293,000 in prize money. They finished second in Fuzhou on their last event a couple of weeks ago. So out comes John Hayden, 43 years of age, from San Diego, lives in Sherman Oaks. 1 career win. That was last year in 2014 in Berlin. At the time he did that, the oldest player ever to win on the World Tour. His playing partner, Tri Bourne, just 26, from Redondo Beach, California. And that win, his only ever win, also was in Berlin with John Hayden. So the granddad of the tour, still mixing it very much with the big boys. Marta Menegatti looking on, who missed out on a place in the final earlier in the women's event. Will have to be playing for bronze later. now trying to see whether her teammates can get through to the final as we get this second semi-final underway. USA in the yellow serving, and it's looking for side out for Italy in blue. They're not going to get it though. The pokey doesn't quite work for Danielle Lupo. That means John Hayden will get to go serve again. This should be an interesting battle between these two teams, and especially with Bourne and Nicolai at the net, two big blockers, two guys who can get up, but more importantly can get across the net. And then it becomes an interesting battle between Lupo and Hayden. As Hayden got what it takes to see this one through and scuffle around the sand and keep the ball off the floor. He's certainly got it what it takes at the net. He knows he's going to be the player that Italy are going to go after here. They're going to test the old man out. Well, it was hit hard from Triborn. Only the net feeling the force of it, though. Paolo Nicolai, very good jump server. Bourne pleased to see that one go wide. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. Just the one extra try required, although try on the other side of the net. Was unable to make a touch second time of asking. Interesting watching John Hayden. He made the pass and then looked completely away from Bourne, looked away from the ball, looked at where he was on the court, where he was in relation to the sideline, and then prepped to go and hit. Normally in volleyball you talk about linking to the ball and staying linked into the ball, and that means your chest facing to the ball. But you see it quite a lot on the beach actually. The players, once they've made the pass, just find their spot on the court and then link back into what's happening. Good read from Hayden. Good pick up from Lupo. Can Bourne finish it? Not quite. Maybe now. Still it won't hit the sand. What a rally. Oh, brilliant play from the USA. They worked hard, they got their reward. An unforced error from Paolo Nicolai though, which he won't like too much. Good recovery by Paolo Nicolai, watching that one after it hit his block. Oh, lovely. Triborn, everything was pinned for the cross court. That's what he showed. But he was able to find the line. Hitting that one over his shoulder and keeping the hand high as well. Nice play from Triborn. Delicately done from Lupo. He's got all the shots as Danielle Lupo. Sometimes, though, he loses his discipline and his concentration. Certainly was something he was guilty of when he first broke onto the scene as a senior player on the World Tour. But he has progressed and matured as the tour's gone along. So John Hayden's going to be doing that for most of the game. Unlikely to be looking to hit it hard, but he will find the shots to put the ball down. try-born didn't seem like he got as high as he would have liked to with that blocking effort. Because Nicolai went straight over the top of him, at least from the angle I had to start with. Indeed he did. Try-born trying to swat that one back. That's where the USA are going to get picked off if they're not careful. As soon as Hayden doesn't put a good pass in and he's off the net, then Italy are going to be looking to make digs and turn it into points like they did with that play. Oh, top serve. Daniel Lupo disguising that short ball brilliantly. Hayden couldn't get there in time and they change ends all square after the USA had that 2-point lead. That's evaporated. Italy are in the ascendancy here. USA looking to side out to get the lead back. But momentum right now with the Azzurri. Oh, it's an ace serve from Lupo. Brilliant change-up from him. I think that caught try-born by surprise. Lupo liked that one, didn't he? Oh, just about crept over there. Had enough topspin on it to help it run up the net and over. Lupo just snatching at that one a little too early. His contact point was very low. Now, I'll talk about contact point, where his hand is in relation to his head. It was pretty much around his head, wasn't it? That's why the net got in the way. Good chase from Nicolai. Oh, that's peachy from Daniel Lupo, and that's getting a round of applause, not only from the fans, but from the players that are watching as well. That was some quality volleyball from the Italians. That was a quality shot into the corner as well. The 1-foot Yahoo not working for try-born. Usually they're guaranteed winners. Nicolai. Just one separating the teams then as they head to the technical timeout. And having seen that first half, as it were, of this first set, if you're an Italian fan, you'll be pretty pleased with the way it's going. They've got themselves back into this one. And if you're a USA fan, you might just well be a little bit nervous, especially with the way that the points they lost were lost. As we have a look at some of the action from that first set already. The dancing girls keeping the fans entertained while the players take to their seats. It's all part of the game now. When the rule first came in that the ball could hit the net and continue on, there were lots of apologies and hands being put up. There's a slight sense of embarrassment about getting that kind of a point, but not anymore. Take everything you can get. Brilliant from Nicolai. Absolutely snotted that one, didn't he? Over the top of Triborn. And Italy edge in front. Couldn't get the throw down, and then Triborn with a chance to have a swing, makes no mistakes, and USA now level once more. Hayden had already run to the right side of court, to the opening up plenty of space in front of Lupo. An easy shot really for the Italian to put that one away. Well, interesting shot selection from Triborn. He was trying to roll it short, but didn't commit through and get his hand through the ball on this one. He's just, well, cuffed it really. Chase is on. Another opportunity though for Triborn. And he takes it well listened as well. Hayden with the call, that line was available. Clever play again, Italy soaking up the pressure. Hayden is definitely a wily old fox. Well, he's played that off the block and out, but the referee has said no, that he's had the last touch. As he's played it off the block, he's then continued with his hand on the ball for it to go out of play. That's the only way he could have called it, because it definitely touched Nicolai's block. Hayden's not happy. Doesn't matter how he's feeling, the decision's been made. He's going to have to get over that pretty quickly now and get ready to side out. Free ball for Italy. Oh, wow. USA got really lucky with that one, didn't they? That's a bad miss from Daniel Lupo. Could have put that anywhere. One place he didn't want to put it, though, was out. So USA led off the hook. Triborn with the serve. He'll come scurrying to the net and block. But Nicolai just makes mincemeat of that ball. Brilliant warm-up hit for Triborn. Lupo thought about getting in the way and then had to duck and cover. Oh, well, Bourne does the 7-off. And the USA get the point. Always difficult to make that dig when the ball was spinning by Nicolai Lupo, then off balance. And look at that, it was a pokey jump set from Triborn. Semenov did it a couple of weeks ago, and he gave Krysilnikov a free swing, the Russian duo. And then Triborn's tried it again. So timeout called by Italy.
Женский финал и в 19:00, 7 часов. Мужской финал с участием Вячеслава Васильева и Константина Симеонова. If you're going to crush serve or try and get him to the left, I mean, he's pretty much put everything over. And we haven't been able to. I mean, we can try. Ну что ж, Джон Хайден на подаче 16-17.
Solid side out once again. Triborn now with his glasses off as the sun has set pretty much here. Good recovery, but it's not going to go back towards Triborn. The contact height not good enough for John Hayden. Got a good view of Nicolai jumping in and watching the ball and jumping into the space. Play allowed to continue as Hayden gets the gator. Oh, clever. Lupo waited, Hayden got drawn in, and then he casually rolls it over his head into the corner for the point, and it's now set point. The gator almost worked, but in the end, it's the roll shot from Lupo that does the damage. Hayden looking for side out here to keep them in this first set. Oh, he's got it, brilliant. Just wonder how many times in his career he's hit that shot. I bet it's up in the thousands, isn't it? Especially if you add in training as well. Still though, set point down, Hayden with the serve. Italy with 3 chances from side out. Oh, they don't need it. Belted out from Triborn, and the first set goes the way of Italy, 21-17. And they have 1 foot in the final.
Поприветствуем на центральном корте Николай Lupo и далее Italy. John Hayden, Triborn, USA, США.
So away we go with the second set. Italy having taken the first, now with the serve. Hayden looking for side out for the States, and he'll get that. That's net and block. Is it? No, it's not been given. It's been given as just off the net and out. No challenge system here. Oh yeah, he was miles away from it, wasn't he? Especially when you see it from that angle. Didn't touch Nicolai at all. Well, that was close to a double. Doesn't matter. Massive throwdown from Nicolai. Waited and then just did an enormous block. Well, there's a net touch, is there? Well, do you know what? That ball's hit the net as it's gone out. I thought for a second that Nicolai may have touched it, the net that is, as it went past him. But at 3-0 down, USA it is who called the timeout here. Hayden and Bourne are desperately chasing the second available Olympic qualification spot for the USA. Only 2 teams per country allowed to go. 24 teams represented at the Olympic Games. Now it could be 24 different countries, but 2 is the maximum you can have. Brazil have 2 there. And at the moment, for the USA, Scott Gibb and Casey Patterson are the Jake Gibb and Casey Patterson are the #1 USA team, and then battling out for the second spot are John Hayden, Tri Bourne, up against Nick Lucena and Phil Dalhouser. So it's really important here that the USA can make it into the final. That's more points for them if they can. Now we're up against it though, aren't they, at the moment? Lupo with the serve. Off the block and out of play. 4-0. Triborn just went a little too early. On his way down as he made contact. Better swing this time from Hayden. Hayden knows it's about him here, about how well he can pass, and then how well he can put the ball away if he doesn't put a good pass in. That one absolutely snotted by Lupo. Good leave, early call as well. They knew that was going out straight away. Ha! Ha! Unbelievable! Oh my days, I don't think I've ever seen a rally like that in my life. What a shame it hit the antenna. That's just nothing about that was orthodox in any way, shape or form. That was unbelievable. Well, settled into some regular volleyball as that one's put away from Daniel Lupo. But what has happened though, whilst we've been thinking about that last play and looking at this one, USA now just a couple behind. They've done well to get back into this set. And a good swing to the line brings them just one back. clever. Oh, another good block from Nikolai. Well, the cut was the call. Unfortunately, it was overcut. And all that hard work from the USA has been undone in the last couple of points. They're back to 4 behind again. Oh, goodness me. Nikolai gets right over the top of that one, doesn't he? Well, it's all looking good for Italy at the moment. Can't see a way back in for the United States. They gave it a go, got back to within 2, but it's starting to slip away again. Bit of heat from Hayden. Oh, unlucky. And now Hayden's not happy. Not quite clear what he was so unhappy about. The technical timeout, it's Italy who are doing all the running here, isn't it? Still, though, it isn't over yet, even if the well-fed lady is warming up and gargling.
Ну, все логично, дорогие друзья. Это же из розовой пантеры, по-моему, да? И они в розовом. Это Sunny Girls. Молодцы. Ну что ж, наступило время продолжения второй партии матча между командами Италии и США. А тут просто интересно, дорогие друзья, в очередной раз. Итак, кто у нас на трибунах болеет за команду США? Понятно. Кто на трибунах болеет за команду Италии? Все ясно.
One last push then here for the USA.
Так, плюс 5 у нас второй партии. Далее глубоко на подаче.
Lupo with a good read. And a great finish as well. That's one of those ones where Bourne can see it all the way, but he's in a position in the air where he can't do anything about it other than watch. Can't get it, can't reach it. It's a little tight to the net. Oh, but it's Lupo who wins the joust as he flexes pecs and sends Bourne down. There'll be a new title, won't there? The Bourne Profligacy. That's just way too far away from Hayden to go after. And again, it's that little roll shot from Lupo doing all the damage. And then when Hayden tries it, it doesn't quite work.
Ну и продолжает стараться наступать американцы. 18-10. Италия.
It's incredible how high these guys get on the net. Some more unconventional beach volleyball. Not often you'll see jump setting. It's almost one of those things that's kind of like an unwritten rule. You don't do it. It's frowned upon, but they get away with it. And Hayden gets it on the floor. Italy then just 2 points away from sealing the deal here. Well, maybe that's the turning point. It's not often you'll see a player make a pass just with one hand, as he wasn't too sure he was going to have to play it. Well, that's always the trouble when you're chasing the game. You can end up trying too hard, and that's exactly what's happened here for the USA. Match point then for Italy. Saved by Hayden. Not going to give up without a fight, but he kind of got that look about him that says it's all over. Right now, the USA are sinking, and there's no lifeguards around to help them, and it is all over. Italy have beaten Hayden and Triborn in straight sets. Lupo and Nicolai are through to the final. Hayden and Born will have to make do with fighting for bronze. It is ciao, ciao, America, as far as Italy are concerned. 1-2, thank you very much. They're through to the final. Confirmation of the scores then for you. 21-17, 21-13. It was a rout in the end, wasn't it? But a delighted Italian team, a delighted Italian coach. Something to smile about after the disappointment, and the players ready to have a chat with Tim.
Obviously, you lost to the Russians in pool play, and now you got to play them in a championship match.
Yeah, it's amazing. We play a great tournament. We lost against Russia in the pool play, so tomorrow we will try to do better, and I hope that will be a great match.
Against the Americans, it looks like you controlled the action throughout.
Yeah, my partner played great in serve, put a lot of pressure on their receive, so we can control the match. We play great.
Obviously, you celebrated your 25th birthday yesterday, a belated birthday present.
Yeah, I want to thank to Ilya. He is my best Russian fan, and thank you, Ilya.
And all this stuff. Well, congratulations, and what do you think about tomorrow?
Tomorrow we will see. We have to stay focused on our side of the court, so we will see tomorrow. Now we are happy for today.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, Daniel Lupo just saying thank you to Ilya Volodarsky, the tournament director here, and rightly so. Ilya, one of Daniel's biggest fans, and organising a little birthday celebration for him. Here then are the highlights. Well, that concludes all of our coverage from today. We have our finalists from the men's event. It'll be Russia against Italy, Krasilnikov and Semenov against Nicolai and Lupo. All that action to come tomorrow. We hope you can join us for that. But until then, from all of us here in Sochi, goodbye.